Oh, well, I was saying, I'm making this mixtape, and I didn't really make this mixtape for anybody on this earth but myself. Like, it is my first full body of art. It's like my first child, and it's really getting me. It's really like showing me different parts of myself, and I don't know, like, cause I do have to pick out the beat. I wrote every single song on the album, no lie. I had to sing it a certain type of way. I had to overlay it, so it just teaches me a lot more about myself. I had to put a lot of emotions into the songs. It makes me remember about why I wrote the songs, in which I wrote the songs a year ago, and I'm now just, like, I had every single song written by July of 2017, and the album will be here by July of 2018. Today is April like 7th, so it's gonna be here. But I don't know. I'm getting very self conscious. Like I'm like, cause my first song is called, or that I finished recording. It's called Thought. I'll be listening to it. And I'm like, yeah, that. But I'll be rocking with it. But it's certain parts about me which is just be like, and certain songs I listen to and just be like, I was nitpick, but I am a perfectionist and it is my own work. But I don't listen to everybody. I do have to be ready to be vulnerable and let people judge me and talk about me, which I'm okay with everything. I smoke a lot of weed. I really do. But right now I'm on hiatus. So I can go and make this sound the best that I can. Don't know how long I will be on hiatus, but hopefully I can do everything the way that I need to. This is good. Y'all should get you some snacks. But what else I want to talk about? Well, I can talk about why I named every song. But the CD come out on July 18th. It's called LuvJaylin. The first song on the mixtape is called Untitled. It's it's about 1 minute long, or it's not gonna be. It's an intro song. However, I wrote it because even the words go with it. I don't remember like when I wrote it. I wrote it like in April of last year actually. And then to do a backstory. Actually, I don't want to talk about the album actually. Backstory because I'm already talking about it. So on third March 30th of 2017, I had my first performance ever. I should not even talk about this because it won't make all the sense. But if you rock with me, just go look at my other videos and maybe like you'll understand why I'm having a dilemma on telling you this because I'm gonna tell y'all about this on a different video about the other stuff. But on March 30th, I did the Apollo. I did a really good job. Messed up one note. I went past my time of where you supposed to boo everybody or whatever. But they still booed my ass off the stage, everything. I was very sad. I went to the bathroom, and I'm a very emotional person. I can blow up. I have a very bad temper, and when my temper come out, you'll know, you feel me? It's literally like two different people. But I went to the bathroom. I was so upset. Like, that's probably the first time I had ever broke down in my life. I'm lying. That was probably the first time I had ever broke down in my college life. I feel like I'm lying on that too. But I don't know, I just really broke down like really bad. I probably only broke down 3 times in my life, and that was one of the three. And I was in the bathroom by myself, and I started crying. I don't cry often, if you really know me. I really don't cry when people die, or if I like do somebody wrong, and I really feel bad about it, or if I'm just so bad, like so mad, and I can't touch your ass. Even then, I'm not even gonna cry. I hold that shit until the next time I see you. But I punched the stall, messed up my hand for like 5 months, and in the midst of me being in the bathroom by myself, I had to think because I just got booed off stage about my peers, which weren't even my peers. This is really some hating ass niggas. I won't even say no hating ass niggas. I just got booed by men, not no females. I got booed by somebody that in my future they would never buy my album, so they would never come out with no money in my pocket. Basically, like even if I was the best, like they just not my market. So I should not have been sad because it was just all men. Like it was on top of that was black men, which I am black and everything, but ain't no black dudes that ain't gay gonna buy my stuff. And if you straight and you is black and you a dude and you buy my stuff in the future, like I appreciate you. Like we rocks with each other. But that's the story. Like I was in the bathroom, I had to cry. I was like, can I ever do this? And I was in my head, I was like, no, I can't do this. I just got booed. That's obviously you can't do this shit. I was like, so what can I do? And there was literally nothing. Like that was the first time that I really felt like I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do in my life. And that's how I knew that I was supposed to be the male Beyonce. And then I picked myself back up, and that's really when I like my performing side was born. Was after I got booed off the stage. And I know that sounds so like like bitch, that's when I would have quit, but it taught me that that's actually what you want to do. Now I'm way more meticulous. I feel like that's not the word, but I'm way more particular with what I do in my art and how I portray it simply because I went through that because that was my biggest fear. I literally have overcame all of my fears. Like I ain't been scared to die since I was in like 6th grade. I ain't been scared of spiders since I was in like 4th grade. And always been scared to be booed off stage. And shit happened to me. And when it was happening, if you seen that meme that Mr. Krabs meme, like when his shit spinning and shit, that's what it feels like. On everything, like when you get it booed, like think about all of them boos, like your world be spinning for days, okay? But my mom she took me back home, nursed myself back. I wrote my first, and I wrote the third song for LuvJaylin, which is Money. And I came back to campus. I was just doing my regular stuff. Everybody was really kind of looking at me like, oh, that's that boy who got booed. And that wasn't phasing me or anything just because I knew that, like, I don't know. I just don't know why. I mean, I've been called gay and ugly and so many things. I've been called gay like almost every day of my life until I hit high school. So really don't things like really phase me actually. But that was a little bit different since it was more like more intimate because like with your own art like you would like to think that even if people don't like it you would still want for them to expect it. I didn't know what I was signing up for. I didn't know I had a potential to get booed. I was sick. I was swallowing cough drops. I had strep throat. I had just been cleared for strep throat like a week before. However, I was still sick, and you can still kind of hear it. So I had like cough drops. Everything was just telling me to take off. I just took out so many competitions, and I never ever did. However, I can go way more in depth on this on a different video. But there ain't really even no reason why I just said that because that song don't have nothing to do with it. So I'm just gonna keep on talking about this. But damn, then I have to hash back some like extra beef. Well, cause there was so many things that went on with that. I just wasn't ready, like, and I'm really happy I did get booed because I would be at a different spot in my life where I couldn't even tell you where I would be at because it's unimaginable what spot I would be at if I would have dropped out. Which is not a better spot. If anything, I might not even be an artist because I wrote all of LuvJaylin after I got booed, except that Thought is the only song that was already on the CD. I wrote that when I was a freshman. But this album came like it was very therapeutic because I kind of wrote it in a period where I had a broken heart. I had a lot of hatred in my heart from other people. I had just gotten booed off the stage. I did not know if I was going to make it back into the school in the fall of 2017. The solar eclipse, my first solar eclipse ever in life was coming. I'm very into astrology. I love zodiacs and all that type of stuff. So I was excited about that. And within 2 months, I wrote 14 songs. No, I wrote 13 songs. And they all was from the core. They all meant something so much to me. And they got me somewhere differently. Like they got me to where I'm at right now. And where I'm at right now, I like to think that I'm very confident. I feel secure. I feel very at peace. I feel very content. I've not felt this way since I was like a junior in high school. I had my own job. Yeah, this is the last time I felt this way. And I'm a junior in college. And I got 2 jobs and a mixtape coming out. But that was that. I was a little bit blue, which I low key probably deserved to get booed because 2 or 3 weeks before the show, I was supposed to be on this pageant show, and I was really just to practice because I was in the cars, like in hindsight, because they do say that hindsight is 2020. The cars, it's as if I was meant to get booed off a stage. It's as if everything was put like specifically so I could get booed. Cause I remember when I auditioned, I killed the game. Like my audition was flawless. My voice was good, my performance was good, everything was nice. I asked to do a show with one of the pageant people who I did a pageant with. They never ever came through. I never was ever able to do and that messed me up because I had never ever sung on a microphone before then for a show by myself. And that was literally the first time I sung on a microphone, and I got booed off stage by myself. And I was blue at my old pageant coach before the show, which you should never ever hold hatred in your heart whenever you have to do things that are life transforming, because that definitely transformed my life, or changing, I guess. But I was blue with her because I feel like she's supposed to help me prepare for it, and she never did. And I definitely had to cut off a relationship with her and everybody even dealt with who I dealt with in the pageant that were not contestants and were like build a family with, I guess, because you just have to cut out people who ain't cut for you. If they ain't cut for you, cut it, okay? And I feel like they just was not cut for me. Like, even though when people tell you that they for you and they for you and they love you, and whenever they see you, they light up and they smiling and they hugging you and they like, oh, what's up, Jaylin, and whatever. And that don't mean shit. Ain't nothing about that important. Is it really making you feel that good? Like, is that what you wake up in the morning to wake up so that you can run into somebody for 5 seconds, say what's up to them, give them a hug, and then walk away and probably not see them until the next day? Maybe do some small talk, but it ain't no like real talk. So I had to cut them off. But I am a little bit, I guess, a little bit evil because I did cut them off in a bad way. I got into argument with them. But I feel like that was really the only way that I could have cut them off. But that happened because I was planning to have been on the microphone. I'm lying. I was on the microphone before then. Or was I? Because I could have swore I did that show. I did do that show. Yeah, I was on the microphone before that show happened. I really only got booed because I was sick. But it still happened. And I'm very grateful that it happened because now whenever I perform, I don't get nervous, not 1 ounce. It's way more of like it's as if it's my zone. Like it's more of a zone I can come into and I can leave out of it when I please. I really don't. I focus more on my art than I do on entertainment. Like it's way more about what I want to put into your mind and what I want to put into the world and what images I want to portray to shape up whatever I want to shape, I guess. Is way more of I guess it switched me over from wanting to be something to actually being something. Because I wanted to be the male Beyonce versus now I am love. Like now I am my own. Like now in the future I will be the male Beyonce. However, the name attached to the male Beyonce will be Love. You feel me? LuvJaylin. And I'm not sure if it would have. I don't think things would have been possible if I never ever got booed off the stage. Because when I think about it, that's going to be able to be with me for the rest of my life. Because I'm pretty sure like that was at the Apollo. I'm probably not gonna do Apollo ever again. But and I'm pretty sure like I'm not going to do no really bad show where somebody is gonna boom my ass. So learned a lot, and now I just have a lot of info and a lot of things to pick up off of. But that's really not what I came on here to talk about. Was talk about getting booed off the stage. But that's why I came on here, and that's what I talked about. So I guess I'll be out this beach, and I come up. When I come up, when you touch down, you gon' frown. No, that ain't right. But I'll come up when I come up. Bye.